Всем привет, с вами Мастер Феникс. Мы продолжаем проходить игру Warlords.
28 days, 6 hours, 40.
I can't walk around with a keg of beer on my back.
That is one with world with that.
Perhaps it's better if you stop drinking for the night. Beer! What else do you need to know?
I'm here. Tom.
I'd rather find a less barbaric system. Beer! What else do you need to know? I'd rather find a less barbaric system.
It's 12 seconds. That is one with world.
Sorry, were you calling me?
Are you talking?
My name's Skinny.
Told me the guy was a bit mad, but now I've had enough.
I know it's none of my business, but can I ask why you're looking for him?
Johnny,
I already told you my name's Skinny.
then mind your own business.
How can you be such a bastard?
I can do anything I want. And so can you.
Can you tell me what you keep saying?
Nonsense I need to say to learn that crazy donut. He seems to love a bit of trouble and rambling.
Try using a mousetrap.
You're not.
Who said I'm trying to be? It's really fun around here.
I think it's deadly boring with extremely loud music. Dancing, getting out of beer, jeez. Very original, huh?
What else is there to do around here then?
I personally prefer quieter places. If I were you, I'd go to Roswell Pond at the beach. I even saw a complete lunatic who said he invented a time machine. Do you believe in time travel?
I wouldn't know. I've never thought about it.
It seems like nonsense to me.
Why are you wearing that stupid bunny suit?
Why are you wearing that stupid skeleton suit?
Actually, Forget it. See you later, Playboy Bunny.
See you later, Lindsay Lohan.
Don't think you can put everything that pops into your head inside my ribcage.
Come closer.
Stop asking me to pick up unnecessary things. Time is...
28 days.
Courtesy of Don Vito Corleone. If I weren't an expert on special effects, I'd swear it was real.
Peter Jackson's got nothing on you.
I'm here. Come closer.
Good evening. How's it going? My name's Skinny.
At last. Welcome. Please, come. Sit.
I suppose you haven't noticed there's only one chair, right?
You see, you may have spent the last few years of your life looking for me, but I have spent my entire life looking for you.
Actually, we just met. Not that I have any objections, but I don't think you'd be my type anyway.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
I thank you, decline your offer, and move on. What happened to your eyes?
Nothing. I know why you're here, Skinny. I know what you've been doing. I know because I was once looking for the same thing. Mirror lenses, rimless sunglasses, limited edition.
Why are you reciting the Trinity lines?
The answer is out there, Skinny. They're incredibly cool.
I don't see you having much fun.
Do you really want to know why?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Come on, cut it out and tell me.
I forgot my pill.
Pill?
My blue pill.
Ah. I don't see you having much fun.
Do you really want to know why?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Come on, cut it out and tell me.
I forgot
Pill?
my...
Ah. What are you doing around here?
It's not important. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
Please, go pick up some girl like all the normal people. You'll see, you won't think about it anymore.
I can't.
Oh, right, the thing with the blue pill again. You should really try to relax a bit, if I may.
Do you believe in fate, Skinny?
Here we go again. No, I don't. Answering with something relevant for a change?
Why don't you believe in fate, Skinny?
I don't like the idea of being born just to be without even having time to experiment. Now I've really got to go before I go mad as well, and we'll be screwed if at least. Congratulations! Great! I don't think you can. Congratulations! I don't. I have nothing so important to ask to interrupt him. After all, I stopped believing in him a long time ago. I prefer to let him focus on his beer pong. Eventually, you end up like sweet and sour pork. Even if my social life isn't as active as before, eventually you end. Putting a bunch of worms in my body. Putting a bunch of worms in my body is. Putting a bunch of worms. Now I remember why I hated going to the fair. The fishing rod is clearly rigged. Don't have too much fun up there, old pal.
Hey, kid, try your luck at play is simple. You must reel in nothing easier, right?
Now I remember why I hated going to the fair. The fishing rod is clearly rigged. I remind you that the single time she spoke, she burned up an entire lab. Still sure you want to talk to her? Never wake a Mexican guy from his siesta. Never.
Egon, tell him about the Twinkie.
It's gone. It fell into the tea.
I mean the big one.
That's classified information. You know that. You should really stop drinking for the night. Before all this caffeine pushes me beyond the capacity for rational thought, too.
Why do you drink all that tea?
I only sleep 14 minutes a day, which leaves me a lot of time to work.
I don't think those. I'll think about it if I want to. If I still had salivary glands, I would need a bucket right now.
Check this out. We have guests. Let me welcome you to my little gloomy abode.
For you, author of this video game, from now on you can count on my unconditional hate. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure, believe me.
Boogie, let's hypothetically accept that I get closer to the shadow.
Yes,
Well, should I be afraid for my safety?
not at all. I will gladly take care of your soul.
Thanks for reassuring me. I finally found something to give you for your... Absolutely not. I don't think it's a good idea. A faithful reproduction of the rebellion flag and metal slug. I can't stand this. Too many memories. Absolutely. I finally...
Come closer. I can't hear you from there.
I just remembered. I have an urgent...
Be quiet, or my husband will hear us. Cuddle me, hot stuff. Rah! Rah! I love when you do that thing to me. Hurry! In the closet! Rah!
I don't want my sweater stained by puke, thanks.
Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us. Cuddle me, hot stuff. Rah! Rah! I love when you do that thing to me. Hurry! In the closet. Rah!
Cracker. Cracker. What stupid bird? Repeat it. Cracker.
You brainless moron biped. My intellectual capacities are way superior to yours. Rah!
What did you say?
Rah! Cracker! Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us. Cuddle me, hot stuff. Rah!
Are you talking about the picture or the truck that obviously ran over his
That
face?
thing to me.
Okay, that was way too harsh, I admit it.
Hurry! In the closet.
I don't want my sweater stained by
Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us.
Express Courier, 24 hours, 7 days a week. 0084588901. All. Like Rocco's Hotline. 8 hot, not.
Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us.
That tie on the doorknob may as well be heavier than Thor's hammer. The
Or
universe.
my husband will hear us.
Are you kidding me?
Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us.
How about it, Dad?
Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us. Cuddle me, hot stuff. Rah!
Jelly Rock by Aaron Wispley, a huge 1957 hit that sold more.
Rah! I love.
Would you be so kind not to eat me? You've seen too much. Okay, that is definitely not a good idea. Would you be. Okay, that is definitely not a good idea. Listen, friend, in this video game, there isn't room for two, so don't say a word, or I'll make you regret it. Good boy. Guitar solos with P strums. The perfect way to release the indestructible inner boy. These are the moments I resent not having a bladder anymore. I may have removed the tie from the doorknob, but the fact of the matter doesn't change.
Rah! Be quiet, or my husband will hear us.
28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. Hey, Jew, do you know what's round, soft, and juicy?
A tomato?
No, stupid. A nice child.
How many times have I got to tell you? I'm done eating children. I'm a fruitarian now.
And what the hell does that mean?
I only feed on fruit, and just the ones that fall from trees to the ground.
You won't last more than a week.
You'll see.
You're really the black sheep of our family.
It's best not to get involved in this. I don't want any LV from you. I'm an acid guy.
Dude, don't be sad. Actually, I get you.
They undoubtedly get along very well.
Really?
It's best not to get involved in certain private business.
Just the ones that fall into my mouth.
I would have exterminated whole hordes of you to shoot. Now I understand what the media meant when they predicted an alleged alien invasion.
Dude, do you want to hear some news that will make you happy? I'm drinking juice. Guess what flavor it is, Jew?
Grapefruit?
Child.
It's always a pleasure to see you. It's always a pleasure to see you. Your kleptomania is really getting out of hand. Stop asking me to pick up unnecessary things. Time is money. That blood does not bode well at all. Is this your time machine?
Yes, but it is still an experimental prototype.
The usual excuse is to say it doesn't work.
It'll work. Just watch and see. And finally, everybody will stop saying that I'm just a crazy, stutterer, anemic guy.
But you're not anemic.
That's what I keep saying myself.
What are those bloodstains you have on you?
Oh, not a big deal. A little accident while I was working on a different project.
How many did you kill till now?
Don't be silly. I conduct experiments on dead bodies.
Dead bodies that were alive before, by any chance?
If there's really shortage of raw material, those too.
You seem to be pretty eager. What are you waiting for?
I ordered a new carburetor online. The old one was damaged during my previous attempt, and it still hasn't arrived yet. They'll get an earful from me at the customer service of thatcrazyscience.com.
You can really find everything on the internet these days.
You can't even imagine. People are really out of their minds.
I'll come back later. See you then. Just because we're in an adventure game, that doesn't mean you get to... Can't you see it's stuck in the thorns? Can I bother you for a second? I'd like to talk to you of our Lord Cthulhu.
He can't hit.
Can I bother you? I'd like to talk to you of our.
He can't.
Who exactly are you?
I'm the conscience of this little miserable man. He kept me dormant inside him for years without listening to me. But you know. And so now, I am in charge.
Why does he have those wounds on his back?
Soul possession brings some. Well, let's just say that whoever suffers from it voluntarily, and in case he survives, his mind comes.
What are you guys doing?
We happen to have a scam underway. I couldn't. We couldn't stand our demeaning and not so he spent. Would that be accident?
You're really an evil mastermind. No doubt about it.
You mean we are really evil?
I'll leave you to your work.
As you know, crime never sleeps.
I obviously can't take that away from him. Can I bother you for a second? I'd like to talk to you of our Lord Cthulhu.
He can't hear you.
I can't even imagine how his back came to be in that state. I prefer not to risk finding a snake. It's surely more fun to do it with tomato soup. I really don't know what to say. It's a child's dream coming true.
Диск какой-то. Диск чужой. Чужие еще тут прилетели.
This reminds me of the famous 1947 act. I wouldn't really know where to start. Better avoid problems.
Days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds.
Мне сюда не надо.
You are aware that this
Hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is London World War.
everyone has it.
Бир пиво.
Storm's coming. I'm here. Come close.
I wouldn't. I don't understand. Definitely a bit of the use of the. I would. There's some. No. A bit of Can you be more? Maybe I can. We don't have the strength. The use of the mouse. I feel I don't. I feel a strange energy which compels me to do things I don't want to do, but I'll resist. You are aware. A bit of We don't have this. Using it.
С Энтериум пытаюсь поработать. Вот. Я попробую осветить тут.
What the hell? Absolutely. Absolutely. Never mind. With your permission. Go ahead. absolutely. I'm running out. There's something.
Полароиды исторические.
You're having fun, eh?
Tyler didn't want me in the way, so he closed me in here. I had to do something to fill all this time.
Tyler?
My older brother. He's the guy who arranged the party. I was bored, so I thought it would be fun to scare anyone who walked into the storage room by mistake.
If I was in your shoes, I would have done much worse. Where did those come from?
They're the posters for a Horrorbilly concert that will be held tonight at the old cemetery. My brother didn't want any interference for his party, so he tore down as many as he could. The whole neighborhood was practically wallpapered with them.
Новое место назначения на карте. Этот кукол в России.
Wake up, old man!
You needn't shout like that.
You're right. Excuse me.
I forgive you.
Listen, could you maybe sew some of this hair on the head of this doll?
An unusual request. But I perceive no reason not to indulge you. Give it to me.
Too kind.
Ну, вот там.
Ronald and I love to watch their black and white movies. Ronald and I love to watch their black and white movies. I can gladly do without the holiness. It's not for me. Okay, one of the fallen angels. But this one seems to have made a loud thump. I would have never imagined we'd have so much in common one day. Although I was lucky enough not to lose my job. A statue in the city graveyard is the right tribute to one of the heroes of my video gaming childhood. What do I need with a flux capacitor that doesn't flux? What do I need with a flux capacitor? I don't think it would be very easy to get this. Great Scott! couldn't even sing his own song. Hey guys, can I have some of your firecrackers?
Ask your mother to buy you some. And get out of our way. Can't you see we're busy?
Hey guys, can I have some of your firecrackers?
Ask your mother to buy. And get out of our way. Can't you see we're...
But that's Grandma. Ronald's grandma, I mean. Hi, Grandma. I'm Ronald. Grandma, I can't really understand what you're saying.
Понятно, и челюсть надо.
Damn my age. Ronald, Grandma, sweetheart, you came to see me? It's so emaciated. Are you eating enough?
I have a serious allergy that totally ruined my will to live.
Well, sometimes we all get a bit constipated. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Try some baked apples or kiwis.
Grandma, didn't you have yourself cremated?
Do you really think I'd let them lock me up in a vase? I corrupted the grave digger by telling him to fill the urn with chewing gum.
I noticed that.
Your favorites. Anything from my little Ronnie.
It'd really be too much for her. What is Grandpa doing over there?
He's been trying to get out of his coffin for days now. Except every time he forgets to wash his head.
Well, at least he leaves you alone.
It's about time. It wasn't enough for him to torture me when I was alive. I didn't even have time to die before he felt compelled to do the same.
I'll come back and visit you very soon, Grandma. I had no idea they had followers in the Arachnid world as well. In the otherworldly realm, you'd have a hard time taking root with your business model. Here lies Wilson Percival Higgsbury, exceptional scientist who fatally wounded himself with a razor blade. Here, Willow. Too sticky. I won't be able to get it off my hands. The result would be more similar to body armor than a sweater. The thread of a spiderweb is made of such resistant material, it would make even Frodo's mithril chainmail seem flimsy. The result would be more similar to body armor. The thread of a spiderweb is made of such resistant material, it would make even Frodo's mithril chain... Only in case of emergency. I could use it like the sail of a mini raft. The most useful object a galactic hitchhiker could have.
Wait a minute, Ronald. It's dangerous out there. It's full of atheists. Take this.
Библия.
On the house. You can never say no to a drink. Wielding a shovel.
Надо, пока он пьет, надо что-то, короче, как-то лопатой. Сейчас покажу.
Days, 6 hours.
Побольше собираю.
Well set.
On the house. You can never say no to a drink. Yes, good boy. Drink. Don't look at me that way. I had no other choice. Look at him. He's sleeping like an angel. A few hours of sleep won't be bad for him. He was too stressed.
О.
I want to reassure all friends and relatives who are following us from home, he's just unconscious. Maybe. I tried using good manners, but in a couple of hours you'll be just fine, don't worry. Well, okay.
Тут что-то с краном сделать.
First, first, don't be hasty. It's in position. first I...
Так, кажись так. Теперь захватим гроб. Мгм. Фух.
Do I look capable of moving a wardrobe all by myself?
И что дальше делать? Не в кран же лезть.
Already done. Do... Stop for a second. Using everything? I feel a strain.
What do you do?
This is shaping up to be very fruitful fishing. Finally.
I can't believe you did it.
I am a real pro. What can you do?
Why don't you take a look at your pockets?
How on earth did you do it?
When
You spend your life escaping from the IRS. You can't survive without certain tricks. And how did you end up running a carousel? Social services. Anyway, for that coupon, you can collect the prize of your choice at the Gypsy kiosk just outside the city. Oh, I almost forgot. Be careful going around with that other little bag I gave you. Oh God, what other little bag? I was just joking. You're not funny at all.
Новое место на карте. Купон. Заметаем.
What is it, postmodern art?
Yeah, you're right. I really can't come up with nothing interesting.
Like what?
Well, brother, something that conveys strong emotion, gets people's attention, something that grabs you, but original once in a while. Tired of riding A-cab on the monuments, yo. You hear me, bro?
I'll think about it. Maybe I'll have a good idea.
Sweet.
Not worth it. For me, it will always be inseparably bound to the perception of two dogs eating spaghetti. Thanks a lot, Walt. Sorry to bother you, but you seem familiar.
You probably saw me in a game show, and you know I was a pro gamer once.
Judging by how you're doing now, it seems something like
Carpal tunnel. I slowly lost mobility and reactivity.
I imagine more like an arrow in the wrist or something.
Arrow in the wrist.
Never played Skyrim?
Sorry, just beat 'em ups.
Then you suffer the proper punishment. I bothered him enough. I'll let him rest this time. He probably came all this way just to find some peace. Negative. I'd become a victim of their fury, inevitably. And I still care to keep both my hands. Hello?
What's with a concerned face? You never saw a puppet before?
Sure, but not one handled with invisible strings by a headless puppeteer. And able to speak, by the way.
Do you have a problem with me not being controlled by strings?
Well, no,
And maybe it's illegal for a puppet to have a nice voice like mine.
that's not what I meant. You women are really impossible. In this video game, some phrases are a bit too literal.
Нашел иголку в стоге сена. Офигеть.
Sorry if I insist, but I really don't understand if you're a puppet or a flesh and blood person.
Real or puppet? Who cares? Is it just our appearance that makes us what we are?
Well, I'm a skeleton exactly because I'm dead. I don't want to get involved in another impossible search.
Hey, talk to me.
Best Halloween costume ever. Assuming it's actually a costume. I won a coupon at the carousel.
Choose your favorite prize.
Anything?
Anything.
I'd like the Lego set of the Millennium Falcon, Ultimate Collector's version.
I gave out the last one just yesterday, but you're in luck. I can give you this.
Sorry if I insist, but I really don't understand if you're a puppet or a flesh and blood person.
Is it just our appearance that...
Or I'm a skeleton, exactly. How is it possible that all this stuff could fit inside such a small package? This is a cool track. I've never heard it. Too bad I don't know the title. It seems that part has finally arrived. Is everything working now?
The courier took a little convincing, but in return, the carburetor was perfect.
I absolutely offer myself as a guinea pig to test it then.
Really? Have you got any idea of the possible side effects? Time paradoxes, inability to come back,
Risk of incest with his own mother.
possible annihilation, chromosome mutations. I could go on for hours.
Let's say I've got nothing to lose.
It's okay by me then. There's only one problem. I finished all the plutonium, and it'll be a couple of days until my trusted dealer can find some new stock. So you'll have to wait.
I'll come back later. See you then. Maybe this might be interesting for you?
Where did you find that?
Here and there.
Okay. Pour in exactly 3 milliliters for every dozen years you want to go back. Add another 2 milliliters to run the machine, and 1 milliliter every half hour of real-time utilization. Be as precise as possible.
Okay, no problem.
The machine will start as soon as you have inserted the destination date in the appropriate display. Avoid traveling into the future. The process partly uses the geomagnetic field of the Earth, and possible changes could stop you from coming back. Just remember, you can't jump from time to time. Every time you're forced to return to the present.
Will you be much longer?
The doors are automatic, so stay in the vicinity. Some animals could enter the machine and could come back instead of you by accident. And remember to be careful to never interfere with the space-time continuum.
Yeah, whatever. How much plutonium did you say I have to pour exactly? Well, all about. What's the worst that can happen?
Ну что ж, до встречи в следующем летсплее. С вами был Мастер Феникс. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Всем пока и удачи. Все, покеда, народ.